Murtagh from Solares in Spain. How are you, mate? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good, thank you, man.
So, you are, with this little section, we're going through the ultimate team. So, you're going to be picking your 5 starters, your 1 bench player, and your coach for your ultimate team. So, it can be past and present players right through the Warrington League.
Yeah.
So, fire away, mate.
Man, do you know what? I was thinking about this 'cause it's been so long since I've been around there, since I've been at the ball hall, man. But I say the first player definitely would have to be Josh McSwiggan, man.
Yeah. Good choice.
I just think, obviously, just his size at the time. I think the first time I played against him, I think he was 14 or 15. And I think it was Dom. He was telling me, oh, yeah, just like guard him up. He's only young, and just rough him up a little bit and he'll be all right. And I remember he was just pulling these boards, going down the court, and he would just hit the baseline jumper every time.
Yeah.
Every time. And I'm like, wow, I actually might have to play a little bit of defense now, you know what I mean? And even when I did that, he's still giving buckets on me anyway. So he was just talent from the beginning, and you could see that he had a lot of potential as he was growing up through the leagues, man. Another one, a young player at the time, Danny Miller.
Yeah.
I know obviously he's mentioned a lot, but
yeah, he's got loads of love.
But yeah, man, it's understandable, man. He was an incredible talent. It's a shame that obviously he doesn't play as much as he does now, because he could have been another one with you know, big dreams for what he had, man. But yeah, he was strong, and that whole team, that whole Leopards team, like that could be one whole other section of a video.
Yeah.
Because that was just like back and forth every time.
Yeah, they were super competitive, weren't they?
Yeah, man, it was tough. It was tough, but it was good for you, man. Like at the time, like I was a little bit older than them as well.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that I've actually got to try and do something, but even still, like they put me in their place, and yeah, it was tough, man. But he was a good player. Yeah, he was a good player.
Josh McSwiggan and Danny is your Danny Miller.
Yeah. Let me go with another young one before I move on to the older ones. Nathan Johnson.
Yeah.
Obviously a player from St Helens, well, from Liverpool, but playing for St Helens for Dominic. Everyone that knows him knows what he's about. Just lights out. Yeah. Lights out. You can give him the ball from half court, and
real nice shooter.
Yeah, he's guaranteed. And then obviously he had some time in the States.
Yeah.
Really developed his game. Got to the basket a little bit more and became a bit more of a complete player.
He's come back now, isn't he? He's not in the States
anymore. He's not, man. He's back at the moment. I know I've seen him working around since I've been back home a little bit, but we've not really got together like to speak about what he's doing right now or in the future. But yeah, he's an incredible talent as well, and I hope he does push a little bit further this year and see where he can go as well.
Yeah.
So those are my young ones. Then I've got to go with this one just because this was the first experience I had when I walked in on a Tuesday night men's league, and it was AJ Woods.
Yeah.
And it was Skeet.
Yeah.
Okay. And I just remember walking in and I see AJ with a big afro. And I didn't really understand much basketball at that time. Like I was only playing for about 6 months or 7 months at this time. And he had this open lane and he just pulled up from the 3.
Yeah.
And made it. And I'm like, is this basketball? Like, is this what we're supposed to be doing? Do you know what I mean? And I saw that and I was like, damn, yeah, like, because obviously being like from Warrington, being that guy, like with the sort of status, like the look of a basketball player, playing good basketball, I was like, damn, like, yeah, I can get on board with this. And like, with him and Skeet together on that team, I can't remember the team because it was so long ago. But those 2 players on that team, I just remember it was tough. And we actually had Skeet come over to us, and I played with Skeet for a little bit as well.
Yeah.
And he's just strong, like, if you want him to set you a pick, he's going to set you a pick and he's just going to KO the person. And I mean, it's nice to have, man. It's nice to have on an offensive edge. I mean, not send phantom screens and that. But yeah, he was another one. And he was like, he's clued up as well. Again, only a short time together, but he did help me a little bit in terms of like maturing in basketball and stuff like that, because he's been around, do you know what I mean? But yeah, those are my 2. That's 5. But I've got, coming off the bench, I do have an honourable mention. I want to say coming off the bench as my 6th person. This goes way back as well to my first games was with Shoebrook.
Yeah.
And not that the player is Shoebrook.
No,
Of
course not. Of course not.
Let me clarify. But Josh Grooms,
yeah,
man, because at the time, again, I was only young.
Yeah.
And he was a big player, 6'6", and he was athletic, could shoot the ball as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, like this is what I'm saying, that these are the players that I thought at the time, but like, yeah, I've got to be better than you.
What happened to Josh? He just sort of disappeared.
I don't know, man. I really don't know, because I know he was from like the same sort of thing with like Sam Biffle, with those like Schubert, those kind of guys, like Dre as well.
Yeah.
Dre being another one. But no, I don't know. I don't know if he's still playing now. But I hope he is. Yeah. At least for fun. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a shame just to see that just go down for no reason.
Yeah, he was really good.
But yeah, he was a very good player. And honourable mention, I've got to put this boy. He's my boy, Jamal.
Yeah.
I have to put him in, but I didn't put him in my starting five on my bench because whenever we played against each other, it wasn't serious.
Yeah.
Like we tried to like go at each other and stuff like that, but it was never like hard. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, we had some fun on the court, playing against each other, playing on the same team, on a number of teams as well, like from different areas. Like, he's a good guy, man. And we actually went to the States together a number of years ago, and that was one hell of an experience.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's quite involved with me in in terms of like basketball experience, definitely.
Yeah. So go through your five then. So you've got Josh McSwiggan,
Danny Miller, Danny Miller. I've
Nathan.
got the 1-2. Yeah, I got Nathan, and then I got the 1-2 punch of AJ and Skeet, man.
Yeah.
Old school. And then
bench player,
Josh Grooms.
Who's your coach?
Oh, I see. This could get real. I can see why you're smiling, man. Nah, of course. Listen, I have to put of course, he's one of my closest boys, but yeah, it has to be Dominic.
Yeah.
I think most people that are close to this situation will understand how much he's put me through my paces throughout the years.
Yeah.
Gave me tons of opportunities.
Yeah. He's opened doors for a lot of people, hasn't he, Dom? Across the years.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Honestly, looking at it now, I'm a little bit older now. If I look back, and I can see it's the difference of the impact of some of these kids will never have these opportunities. Do you know what I mean? And they get given not a lifeline, but they get given this sort of small opportunity.
Yeah.
And somehow he manages to make sure that he work hard. And you can see from such a small talent group or small population of basketball in St. Helens, how many people have gone off to play elsewhere and stuff like that. I think it's quite incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'd have to be my coach. Again, little honourable mention for Tom Shoebrook as well. Definitely, he's got to be in there because he was my first guy as well. He's one of my first coaches. And yeah, Shoebrook is reputable in that Warrington basketball.
One of the OGs,
man.
Isn't he? One of the originals.
One of the OGs, man. Listen, absolute veteran.
Yeah.
He's got to have a stump, or a little statue of Shoebrook outside of the ball hall and be sweet, man. Definitely.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. We'll have to catch up again soon.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks, man.
Take it easy, Con. See you in a bit.
Cheers, man.